Good morning, everybody. So today, I'm actually going to move this. I'm going to move it right over here. Maybe do a little bit of that so we can all be on the same level. Okay, so I'm going to begin today in a seat. We could do a little pose where we put the soles of our feet to touch. And we're just going to sit here for a second and breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. See what parts of your body may feel a little weird this morning, what feels tight. Let go what doesn't serve you and invite whatever does. I'm now going to take my left foot and put it under my right just slightly and put my middle finger and thumb to touch. And we're going to begin with some circles, Kundalini circles going to the left, letting the head roll with the spine. Inhaling as we move the body forward and exhaling as we push the body back. This is kind of similar to our cat-cows in a sense that when we do our cow, we are dropping the belly. So instead of dropping the belly, we're pushing the belly forward. And instead of rounding the spine, we're pulling the belly back in. Inhaling and exhaling. And we're going to go the other way. Making sure we're maintaining the breath. When you're ready, come to a neutral spine. Just be aware of the breath. Maybe set an intention for today. And when you're ready, we're going to meet up in a tabletop. So I'm going to roll over into my tabletop and I'm going to begin with some cat-cows. So as I said before, as we go into our cow, we're going to drop the belly, switch our eye gaze up towards the ceiling. And as we go into our cow, we're going to squeeze that belly in, draw the shoulders up. Exhale, inhale, come into your cow. Exhale. Cat. Do a few on your own with your own breath. Inhaling and exhaling. When you're ready, we're going to kick the toes out and come into a plank. Our shoulders are directly over our wrists and we're going to send the butt into the air, coming into our first downward dog. From here, we might want to walk the feet out a little bit, still early. And this is our one of the beginning poses, so we want to warm up the body. Feeling into all four corners of our hands. Maybe shaking the head yes, shaking the head no. And we're going to just do a few spinal rolls. Just making sure that the blood is traveling up and down the spine. Lubricating everything that we're going to be working into today. And when you're ready, we're going to lift our right foot up and send it in between the hands. Moving the back leg into a 45-degree angle, and we'll come into our first, my hair is everywhere right now, first warrior one. I might have to move the camera again because you can't see yourself. Hold on. Hold on. Hold your horses. Okay. That should be fine, I think. You can see here and here. So we're good. So coming back into the warrior one, my right foot is going to be forward parallel with the mat. And my back leg is going to be at a 45-degree angle. I'm going to sit into that front leg, making sure that there's a 90-degree angle at the knee. So I'm going to inhale and lift my hands up, making sure that the palms are facing each other. And exhale and stay here. Inhale and exhale. We're going to open up the arms into warrior two. Inhaling and exhaling. We're going to flip the front hand up so the palm is facing the ceiling. And we're going to just reverse the warrior, bringing the left hand down to the quad. We're going to come back down, bringing the right forearm to the right quad and reaching that left hand, rotating it over so that the pinky is facing down towards the floor. Perfect. We're going to come back up to neutral. Bring the arms back into warrior one. We're going to bring the left leg in to meet the right leg with a nice big step and drop the arms down to Tadasana. So Tadasana, mountain pose, and we're going to stay here. Breathing in, just feeling the sensations from the warrior one and two that we have just done. Okay, and when you're ready, we're going to now step the right leg back, keeping the left foot parallel, right foot at a 90 degrees, and we're going to sit into our warrior one. Inhaling and lifting the arms up. Bending into that front leg, pushing down through the heel of the back leg. Maybe bringing your left knee out a little bit more to the side. Perfect. We're going to open up the arms, east and west, gazing over our middle finger and sitting down into that front leg. And breathe, inhaling and exhaling. We're going to flip the front palm up and then come into our reversed warrior. Sitting down into that lunge. Inhaling and exhaling. Now we're going to cartwheel the arms down, bring forearm to the quad and point that pinky down towards the floor. Rooting down through the back heel. We're going to come back up to neutral. Bring the arms back into our warrior one and step the right foot up to meet the left. And stand back into Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhaling and exhaling. So now we're going to be doing a little bit of a standing series today. So I will turn to face the camera. We're going to be starting off with a balancing series and we're going to do tree pose. So if you've done tree pose before, there's a few different variations that you can do. The first one is you can have your foot by your ankle, or you can bring your foot up to have it in between where your groin is and your thigh. You want to avoid placing your sole of your foot on your knee because your knee could go that way and you want to keep it right where it is, right? So if you're a beginner, this is a perfect space for you. Maybe bringing your hands to heart center, or maybe if you're just feeling a little off balance today and you want to be a little closer to the floor, this is perfectly fine. So from here, we're going to be inhaling and exhaling. I'm going to move my foot up I'm going to inhale and exhale. Trying to maintain the balance, maybe pressing into all four corners of your feet, being aware of every inch of that foot. Maybe if you want to test yourself, you could bring the arms up and connect the palms, squeeze the palms together, and maybe just make it a little more of a moving pose, opening up the heart as we open up the hands and bringing the hands back to heart center. So as we come out of this, I'm going to bring my knee towards the front of the room and slowly drop down my foot. Whatever we do on the right, we got to do on the left. So we're going to switch it over. So if you were here for the first one, you might want to do the same thing on the other side so we can get that yin and yang really working together. So we're going to keep the foot here, or you can bring it up. I'm going to do whatever I did on the other side. I'm going to bring my hands back to heart center. We're going to bring the arms up and bring those arms down. I like to just feel the energy move within my body. So for me, doing this, I could feel a nice rise of my energy. And when I connect my hands and bring them back to center, I feel complete. So as we come out of this, we're going to bring the knee back forward and gently drop that knee down. The foot to meet the other one. I'm going to turn back this way and we're going to come into a little bit of a seat. I connect my big toes, as you should do. Or if that's uncomfortable, you can have a 6-inch distance, which is normally 2 palms, 2 fists width in length. So from here, we're going to come up into our chair, dropping the shoulders down away from the ears. Palms are facing towards each other. Pinkies are rotated in. And we're going to inhale here and exhale. Going to come up and open up towards my right side, maintaining a little bend in my legs. Looking over my right hand, inhaling and exhaling. On the next inhale, we're going to bring that arm back up. Exhale and open up the other side. Keeping a little bend in the knees, staying in that chair. On that next inhale, bring your arm back up. And we're gonna just let everything drop and go to a forward fold. On our inhale, we're gonna bring the hands to our shins, extend the spine, and bring the crown of your head forward. Exhale and forward fold. Inhale, extend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale and extend. Exhale, forward fold. With your own breath, do a few of these. Bringing the hands to both sides of the elbows and just swaying back and forth a little. I'm going to plant my hands on the floor and do a few bends because they say motion is lotion. The more we move, the more our joints will get lubricated and it will be easier to get into some of these postures, or you'll find more ease. So we're going to bend the legs. We're going to come back into our chair, lifting the arms and heart up. And inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to your sides for Tadasana. Inhaling and exhaling when you get here, and feel the sensations rise in the body. Coming back into our balancing series, we're going to inhale and draw the right knee up so that it is at a 90-degree angle. I'm going to bend over and reach for my knee. And I'm going to roll my shoulders back, maintaining the connection. If you feel like you could go a little further from here, you might want to roll down, interlace the fingers underneath the foot. Make sure that that left leg is very sturdy, and kick out the right leg. If you could go further from here, you might want to bring the elbows down towards the shin and connect the forehead to your shin. And coming out of that nice and slowly. Whoa, okay. Standing in Tadasana. Inhaling and exhaling. Lifting up the left foot so that it's at a 90-degree angle. Going to do what we did on the other side. Interlace the fingers around the knee. Sit up straight. And feel that connection. Inhaling and exhaling. If you're ready, you can come down and interlace the fingers underneath the foot. Make sure that that right leg is sturdy and kick that heel out. Bringing the elbows down to outsides of the shin, and then bringing the head. So, and then coming out of that nice and smooth, even though I didn't. Okay. So, now we're going to turn to the side of our mat. And we're going to open up the feet 3 to 4 feet apart, depending on how flexible you're feeling today. We're going to bring the arms out towards the side, so we're in a nice star. Inhaling, opening up the chest, exhaling, pushing the butt back, flat backing it towards the floor, keeping your eye gaze out in front of you until you reach the very last point where you have to either grab onto the outsides of your shins, grab underneath your heels, pull your elbows out to the side, and use your biceps to pull you closer and closer to the floor. On your inhale, extending, exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling and exhaling. I'm going to bring the arms back up and flat back it using my leg strength to come on up. I'm going to bring my right foot in to meet the left, hands up, and bring them back to heart center. And breathe. We're going to do this one more time. We're going to face forward. This time we're going to be coming into dancer's pose. So we're going to bring the elbow out and drop it out to the side like we are a waitress. Drop the hand down. I'm going to kick the foot forward slightly and bring it back, grabbing onto the inside part of my ankle. Bring the left arm up, face the palm towards the window, and kick your back foot up. Keep kicking. Think of bringing yourself into a horseshoe position. Reach that arm up and kick that foot up. Reaching, reaching, reaching. And when you feel like you can't reach no more, that's when you'll start to make your descent towards the floor. So we'll do that again because I was talking too much. I'm going to come up. Kicking, 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 reaching, 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 up, 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 rotating that right foot down. Other leg. Waitress arm, drop that hand down, kick the foot back, Inhaling, reaching the right arm up. Kick that foot into the air. Horseshoe, horseshoe. Rotating the left hip down, up and over. Okay. We're going to come back into 3, 4 feet, legs apart. This time we're going to do a little inversion because we worked up to the inversion part of our series. So, arms out, we're going to come into a wide-legged headstand right now. So, going to interlace my fingers and I'm going to push my weight into my hands and come up. Reaching all the way up. I'm going to play around here. It's like I'm swimming, but I'm not. And come back down. Reach your arms out and up. Step back together. Stand in Tadasana and feel those sensations arise. Since we did an inversion, I'm going to come back onto my back. Just do a slight back bend. Coming down. I'm going to give myself a little lower back massage action. I'm going to come up and we'll finish off with some Kapalabhati breathing. Breath of fire. I'm going to have my hands flat on my knees. Take a nice deep inhale. We're going to be snapping the diaphragm